Well, hello, good people. It's your folks, ULODG, and welcome back to the channel. How you feeling today? Most importantly is how you're living. Hope all is well with you and yours, and I pray that you wish me and mine the same. I do ask that you do me a solid. If you're 17 years of age or younger, please click off of the video within the channel. And don't worry, as the elders used to say, just keep living. You'll get an opportunity to come back and enjoy all this good content. Yes, indeed. YouTube. This video is strictly for educational and adult entertainment. Nothing on this channel is for sale or for barter. Everything you see in these videos is strictly in alliance with California grow laws and regulations. So work with your boy, man. Don't restrict me. I'm following the rules. Trust me. All right, now we got all the formalities out the way. Let's talk about it, man. Today we're going to be talking about Linda. Good morning, Linda. Yes, indeed. Linda is one of the babies I got going right now. We still waiting on Wendy to come to the light. It's been about 5 days from her, so we're not going to rush it. We're going to let it go and see what it do. All right, let me bring you down here and let's get into it, man. As you can see, that's Wendy to the right. Still with the humidity dome over her. That is Sweetie in the middle. We already had a video on her. We'll be coming back. She's growing healthy. But this girl on the right is Linda. So last night, I just happened to know when I was tucking her in bed, I just happened to notice something on one of her leaves. And I'm going to show you that. We're going to discuss it. I'm going to go over a couple things I think it might be. And then we're going to let you, or I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do to see to figure out what's going on with her and correct the problem in time. You know, when you're dealing with plants, nothing changes overnight. So everything takes time, just like life. So let's get into it. Let me bring you down closer to Linda. Linda. Shmabibi right here. Linda is going to be an outdoor grow. She is a Illuminati strain, which I believe is a hybrid 50-50 between sativa and indica. I believe her lineage is I think it's gelati and biscotti. I believe that's the cross. You know what she's crossed with, her lineage. So I'm liking, as a cut, I'm liking her internodal spacing so far. I've only had her 6 days, so she doesn't have a lot of major growth, but so far so good. She's doing well. You can see she's kind of not praying to the sky, but kind of flying. The leaves is pretty right across, what you like to see. Not really droopy. So the sun's not too intense on it right now. And we're still in the process of getting it hardened off. So Linda's looking pretty good. But let's get into what I happened to notice. I got to bring you over the top and show you what I happened to notice last night, as I said, when I was tucking her in the bed. All right, so if we can get a little focus. There we go. So if you can look at this leaf on the left, see how you see those little brown spots? The whole leaf's not really infected, but you can see them here and a little bit on that little thumb right there. You can see it. And I believe those is developed, could be a multitude of issues, but we're going to figure it out by process of elimination. Once again, she's only been here with me building this partnership for 6 days. When I planted her up, I wound up giving her I think it was a half a cup of pH stable balanced water. My water is pH between 6.3 and 6.7. I know on the other video, I think I said something crazy, like 8 point something or whatever, but I misspoke and I didn't go back and watch the video and recorrect it. So I'm recorrecting it now. My water is pH stable between 6.3 and 6.7. So as I said, we wound up giving her half a cup. I'm sorry, half a cup when I first got her and potted her up. And then yesterday we gave her 3/4 cup. One of the symptoms of these brown spots, one of the symptoms that could be of these brown spots is too much water on the feet, meaning too much water in the pot. I got this moisture meter in there and it's showing moist but not wet or dry. So I don't believe that is the case, but we're gonna let it dry back some. We'll let that moisture meter go all the way over to the red, just to give it, just to let it get a little bit of a dry back. As well as one of the symptoms could be a lack of calcium and magnesium. The media, she hasn't received a feed because she just went into this medium 6 days ago, and the medium does have some food in it. So we're not going to be doing no feed for several weeks, but if need be, on the next watering, I might add just a tiny bit of CalMag and see. That's another way of going to see if that could be the case, or the root of a little bit of those brown spots. It has received one treatment of neem seed oil. As I say, I got this cut from a reputable source, but I'm not in that environment. So anytime I get cuts, I always try to give them treatments right away, because I don't want to bring, if there is any type of pest or any type of going on with the cut, I don't want to bring it into my environment. And with Linda and Sweetie sharing the same dwelling, I just want to make sure nothing's transferred from Linda to Sweetie. So I did give her one treatment. She'll be receiving another treatment in a day or two. You're supposed to give your treatments in a series of 3, and then you can go several weeks, and we'll speak on that as well in the future. As I said, Linda's going to be an outdoor grow, so I want to stay on top of her treatments early and often, so we don't have any problems down the line with any pests or anything like that. Another issue is a fungi issue, which I don't know. I don't think it's the case, but as I say, it is new medium in there, and it hasn't really had a drenching or something to build fungi within the roots. But hey, we're gonna find out in time. That's why we let the plant grow. We let it talk to us, and you look at what's going on, and you start eliminating things or adjusting things to diagnose and figure out what's going on. One of the big problems is when people get cuts, or even when your beans come to the light. People don't have the patience to let your plant mature and build that communication relationship with them. So I learned that a long time ago. Time and patience is key when you're dealing with these cultivars. So we'll see in time. We'll see how it go. I will figure it out. There's no question about that. And she's going to come to fruition. Watch. When you see it towards the end, when it's time to harvest, y'all going to be like, damn, I can't believe that was little baby girl Linda grew up to be a big girl. She sure will. Trust me, you. All right, good people. I always appreciate any time you give to me, because I know that is precious. As I say, I'm always going to try to hold y'all to about 10 minutes or less until the plants grow, and then we'll start. You may be lengthening the time. You guys be safe in those streets, man. Continuously wishing you the best. See you on the next episode. It's your folks, ULODG. I'm out. Peace.